So you get 8 hit points. The wound around your neck closes up the most so that you can speak at least a little bit.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Well, I found our guy down by the docks, but as I was watching him, he got attacked by Duergar. I started to step in, but they were too good. I didn't have my sword. It looks like he turned invisible and got away, but...
All right, so we got to fight some Duergar?
I don't know if they're still after me or not. I lost them back in the streets.
Jeff turns to Drunk Bear and Darendil, who are presumably still fighting, and says...
Darendil has passed out in Drunk Bear.
I'm going to roll with that.
Y'all were like wrestling, and Darendil passed out wrestling while he's like basically just laying on you, sleeping.
So I'm just Drunk Bear, like trapped under Darendil.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeff says, can I give... Can Roland use Great Axe? Probably not, huh?
No. Looks like you guys really tied one on here.
Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. Don't tell Calvinus I said that.
Yeah, not a peep from me.
Jeff goes to look out a window or something to see if the Duergar are coming.
Anyways, those Duergar definitely headed out for our guy, so whatever business we have with him, we may have trouble.
Roll perception, Jeff.
Oh.
Yeah, so, they might be invisible, but, and you see a lot of Duergar out there, but none of them seem interested particularly in this inn or seem looking for anyone. You don't see any of the glowing swords that he described to you. So you don't think they're nearby. Of course, again, they could be invisible.
All right, well, Jeff continues to talk to Roland and say, so they didn't kill the guy that we were supposed to meet up with to bribe. Do you see which way he went?
No, I tried to distract them from killing him, but he went invisible. I didn't see what direction he went in. I had to book it out of there back here.
In your mind, you hear Stool goes, "It looks like you did a pretty good job distracting them."
Yeah, well, I didn't have my sword. What else was I gonna do?
Calvinus gets up, and he is quite concerned that Roland came in all bloody. So he's definitely still a bear, but he's very angry.
Nuzzling up to him. Oh.
Well, and angry too,
That sounded not so much angry as maybe Darendil did pass out inside.
Now we know how Max has sex.
And I end with Shazam! No.
And you take out the Shazam app.
Oh.
And then I put on the movie Shazam.
You're like, yeah, and then you take out an iPad and it's playing Shaq. He's like,
Shaq's on there. He's like, I am Shazam. I have to make sure it's nearby, or I can't even have sex. I forget my service when we go out of town. And she's like, let's have hotel sex. I'm like, no, I can't play the Shazam clips. That was really important to the campaign.
That's a deep cut. That's like 2 people will get that reference.
What else?
What else do we need to? Well, I'm gonna rest. I have to rest, and I also need to go and get my sword back. It hasn't been a day, right? We've only been there.
No, it's
night.
still the evening. Yeah, you went to evening now.
Well, I'm gonna go mend my wounds and rest this one out. If you guys want to figure something out, I'll just be up there.
Yep, that's somebody should keep an eye out, but let's turn in and try and look for this guy in the morning, I guess.
Alrighty. So you guys are going to head back to your rooms, sleep it off, get some rest. Your rooms are lockable from the inside, and like I said, they have no windows, so you can be pretty confident that you can be safe in your room.
Okay.
So the following day, you get up. Breakfast is not provided, so unless you want to eat more mushroom gruel, you're going to need to buy breakfast from the tavern.
Yeah, I think Roland's fine eating the cured octo or the stew or whatever.
Calvinus has 40 gold pieces, I just saw, so he'll buy everybody breakfast.
All right, so it's just a silver piece each for breakfast.
What is that, half a gold?
How many people you got?
Silver piece each?
Yeah, silver is a tenth of a gold piece.
I mean, I'll buy it for the 4 of us at least.
You don't want to buy Eldith and Darendil breakfast?
Fine.
So that's 5 silver, yeah.
And I say, here you go, everybody. And I go to Darendale and I'm like, hey, buddy, do you remember anything about last night?
Darendil's like, I do remember something about a pipe, and then I feel like I fell asleep.
Oh,
I don't recall clearly. Did we have fun?
I remember bits and pieces. Jeff, do you remember what happened last night?
No.
Yeah, me neither, but I just feel like somebody was bleeding. I don't even know, but that was a good time. We got to do it again, like day drinking. Let's do it.
Stu was like, I remember, and you and Darendil got in a fight, and Jeff was annoyed at you. So it was pretty much like normal, except then Roland came back, and he was very bloody and hurt.
What?
And everybody stopped partying then.
Roland, what?
yeah, I thought I explained this all last night.
We were fucked up, man.
I was a little drunk. I don't even remember seeing you last night. I
Yeah.
have fallen asleep.
Right. Anyways, Jeff can fill you in on the details. I gotta go pick up my sword.
Stick together at this point.
Alrighty, so you go as a group out to the smithy, and get Roland's sword, which is not only is it silvered, but it has been refurbished a bit, so any nicks and dings and things in it have been taken out. It looks like new. It's very gleamy white. It's gorgeous. And as you take it back from the Duragar, he says, "My brother, he worked real hard on this one, so I hope you like it."
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Does Roland tell us what happened, or does Jeff tell us what happened on the way to this place?
Yeah, but he'll fill you in as you go. Sure.
Okay.
So does the katana do any more damage now, or does it just have a second elemental damage or something, or what?
No, it's silvered, which means it would bypass damage resistance for certain types of creatures.
Okay.
And mostly that would be lycanthropes,
Okay.
which are were creatures.
Nice.
Some
Were?
undead
There.
are also affected by silvered weapons.
Okay.
Calvinus asks the merchant, do you guys sell anything to smoke, like pipes and whatnot?
No, we're a weaponsmith here.
Uh-huh.
So
Where can we get some pipes and some tobacco or whatever? Herbs to smoke?
General goods
Okay. Where's that?
over there.
Okay, thank you.
And he's pointing you straight back to Lisa's stall.
Okay. Well,
So-
I'm gonna check that out, guys.
What are you going to buy over there?
Yeah, I want to ask about pipe prices and herb prices, different things to smoke, and maybe even their effects.
So when you approach Lisa and you ask her about pipes and smoking herbs, she looks at you a little bit sideways and she says, "Well, we have pipes and we have certain herbs that are smokable that you can sell in the Underdark. I'm sure
What
you
about
aren't
this?
asking me for anything illegal or illicit."
Of course not, but some of the stuff that came from the top, from the upper dark, or
We
where
don't sell that kind of stuff here.
you don't. Yeah, of course, but if you were to have a big bag of that stuff,
Then I would probably have the guards called on me by a merchant who obeys the law.
So what can?
Because that's what I would do if I saw somebody with that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you have that can be smoked?
Well, we've got tobacco shroom.
Okay. Okay, great. How much is that?
You said you wanted a pipe too, didn't you?
Yeah, I want. Yeah, a pipe and a bag of herb to smoke.
Did anybody else's armor get fucked up by the oozes?
The stuff Jeff was wearing did, but I changed that out for plate armor I had in the bag when I got to level 4. You should get yours fixed, though.
The pipe is going to be 5 silver. Tobacco shroom is going to be 1 gold piece.
Okay, I'll get 3 tobacco shrooms, so I have a bunch of it.
3 pouches of tobacco shroom. It's dried and shredded, so you can pop it in the pipe and smoke it.
And and I have produce flame and stuff like that, so
Right.
I can light it up.
Are you gonna buy some new armor or get your armor repaired, Roland?
Yeah, could I do that at that smithy we were just at, or
Yep.
how much would that run?
What kind of armor are you wearing?
It was the Drow guard armor, chain shirt.
To repair your current shirt, he will charge you 50 gold.
Can I try and haggle him on the?
It's like I told you all that at the beginning, and then you never haggle against it.
I'm gonna haggle this dude.
So go ahead and roll persuasion. Well, I can tell you're not an idiot, and Charlie here has convinced me I can do it for 25 gold.
All right, that sounds adequate.
Alrighty, so that'll give you that 1 AC back or whatever you lost.
Yeah, it was just 1 AC.
He says, I can repair this one while you wait. It won't take too long. And he takes it back, and about 45 minutes later, he comes back with it. All good as new.
So Jeff hands over the money and says, all right, anything else? Or should we try and... do we really want to investigate this guy who almost got murdered? I mean, all he was going to do is take stuff from us.
I thought we had to go to the salt barons or whatever.
That guy
That's the guy. That is the guy. His name is Wirt Salt Baron. His last name is Salt Baron. He is not a Salt Baron.
Let's go report to the person who sent us on the quest. Let's finish the quest.
You have to go to Wirt Salt Baron.
No, but I mean, he saw World Sir Baron. Okay, so let's go look at the dead body. Maybe he has a letter on him or something.
There is no dead body. Wirtz got stabbed and then walked off and disappeared.
Oh.
As far as
I intervened. That's why I intervened.
Yeah, those guys don't know how to get a fucking job done.
they got distracted and tried to kill Andy instead of Wirtz.
Wow. They are really incompetent.
Yep, probably, since they managed to not kill one unarmed person.
Yeah, they're like, let's not worry about our target. Let's go after this other random guy.
And also fail at that.
And fail as well. Yeah.
So, okay, fine. I guess we start investigating. I don't know. Can we ask the shopkeeper if they've heard of this Mr. Salt Baron?
Well, what's the other guy? The other guy is the Adaro with the tentacle hat, right?
That's the other guy you're looking for. So, you can ask about both if you want to.
So, I mean, technically, we found the Wart Salt Barons, and he was attacked and then disappeared. So, I mean, maybe we should try and look for the tentacle hat guy instead now.
Yeah, and that Wart Salt Baron, if he knows what's good for him, he's probably not even in, like, town anymore.
Yeah, well, he's probably definitely not where I found him.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I think we should report back to the person who sent us on the quest and tell him what we saw.
The guard at the gate?
Yeah, or whoever we made the deal with.
His name was Gorlak, I think.
Maybe he can give us some insight into who might be trying to kill Salt Baron.
You guys just...
No, Jeff, what do you want to do?
Just leaning towards just ignoring the whole Duragar thing. Like, all we were supposed to do with that guy was pay a bribe. If he's not around to take our bribe, we just get to keep our stuff. So let's just look for the Darrow.
Yeah, let's look for the Darrow. I'm with Jeff.
You were told that this Darrow has been spotted in the Blade Bazaar. So...
Oh, is that where we are?
That's where you are. And you've also been told that the Darrow live in the West and East Cleft District, although you can't get there from inside the town currently. You wouldn't be sure how to get there from outside the town. So how do you want to try to find this guy?
Well, if he's in the area we're at, try and get high ground and scan the crowd for a guy with a hat.
Calvinus starts smoking his pipe, and he just like looks at Jeff and Roland, and he's just sort of gloating that he has a pipe and they don't.
Roll perception, please. Everybody who's looking.
Calvinus is very helpful.
I'm really my pipe.
So into his pipe. Yeah,
Yeah.
so into his pipe.
You can't even see through the pipe smoke.
Can my pipe be shaped like a dragon?
Yes, it can be shaped like a dragon.
Whee! Little wings on it.
You climb up onto one of these buildings that has sort of like an upper balcony that wouldn't be too weird for you guys to be climbing on. And you look down over the Blade Bazaar, and you can't really see all of it. But as you're scanning these large crowds that are moving in and out of all of these different booths and walkways that are created by the setup, although there's a number of Darrow down there, Jeff sees periodically these flashes of blue as he sees a Darrow darting from stall to stall, and he can identify him as Droki because waving behind him as he's running from stall to stall are these two long displacer beast tentacles. He's about 60 feet away from where you currently are. He doesn't stay in any one place very long. In fact, it looks like he's very much has a purpose, and he's going from one stall to the next, and spending little to no time at there and then moving on, but stopping at each stall, or maybe not every stall, but at certain stalls and spending a moment here or there. Sometimes he's noticed and shooed away by the person at the stall, and he immediately leaves. But he's definitely gathering something or doing something and has some sort of purpose, but is going about it very quickly.
Can we tell if he's going to come to a stall near us and like try and ambush him?
He's sort of moving laterally to you guys now, so you'll have to try. You can see sort of the direction that he's heading. It is not towards you, but you could attempt to cut him off by getting there before him. Sure.
All right.
That.
And Jeff takes one of the nets out of the out of his magic bag to try and net this guy, like, you know, catch him by surprise and get him with the net.
Alrighty, so I need you guys, everybody who's heading over to ambush needs to give me a stealth check, and you can use Dex or Intelligence.
Oh.
You're either trying to go about it by keeping out of sight from him, or go about it by sort of hiding in plain sight to just look like you're just some dude going through the market and you're not paying any attention. So you got a 15 and you got a 21. So Calvinus is just following like Jeff and rolling around as they're like making plans and looking for this guy. He's sitting up on top of the roof with them, thinking they're just chilling, like smoking the pipe, as they're actually looking for someone.
He's just enjoying the pipe and just chilling.
Okay, so he's confused about what you all are doing. What are you going to tell him?
Nothing. We go and move into position.
All right.
Calvinus can either join us or stay where he is and smoke his pipe.
Stay up here and smoke the pipe. I'll watch out from up here, guys, as he just doesn't even try.
Roll perception at disadvantage, Adam.
What's it called where you psychologically disconnect in order to protect your own psyche? What's that called?
Disassociating?
So he's like, Calvinus is like he's like, I just want to chill and smoke weed and just like not deal with any of this anymore.
Okay. So Droki doesn't notice you guys as you position yourself on his path, and he runs straight past you, and I assume you're readying that net?
Yep.
A net is a weird thing. A net is a ranged weapon, close range of 5 feet, and a far range of 15 feet.
What?
So if you attack with it in range, in its regular range, then you're going to play, and you're at disadvantage. Otherwise, you're outside of range here. It is a thrown weapon, so you can actually use strength or dex, I believe. 16 to throw this net around Droki. So the net lands over on top of this Darrow's head, and he shrieks out in rage as soon as the net lands on him and starts flailing like crazy. So I need everybody to roll initiative for me, please, or at least Andy and...
I really hope that a giant demon doesn't attack this city too, because that would be horrible. Because I really like it just chilling in a city. I like having clean underwear, taking a bath, smoking, eating, drinking.
So he flails out with his little sword, slashing wildly at this net that's around him. And he cuts a hole in it and leaps out.
Seriously, that's all it took? I feel like these nets were like insane when we got...
Well, you never tried to cut your way out. The rules for the net is you either make a strength check to free yourself, which is DC 10, or you deal 5 slashing damage to the net.
Huh, okay. Well, that's super easy. How far away is he from me?
Right, he's got to be like within 15 feet, if that. I would say that you would wait until he's like right next to you. You position yourself, so he's like right next to you. So he uses his action to cut through the net, and then he tries to run, which does provoke attacks of opportunity.
Calvinus is just watching as all this goes down. He's just puffing his pipe.
See, then you pincer staff him. There you go.
Yep. Now he's grappled again.
So that hits him. He like cuts his way out of the net. He leaps up, attempts to run. You just get that little neck thing around his neck, and he goes "Whoa!" and like catches himself on it and like stumbles back. But he is flailing wildly at this staff that you have him kept by. So Roland, what are you going to do? He's continuing to try to escape from y'all.
Get him with rope and tangle him up.
Yeah, go
Just
ahead.
be like,
and,
Hey, we're just trying to talk to you.
go ahead and roll a grapple for me. He's got his arms up on the thing, trying to pull it off his neck, and he's flailing around wildly. You're able to grab his arms and pin him to his side, and you start tying him up. Jeff, you've got him grappled in this pincher staff thing. Calvinus, you're watching all of this happen from your vantage point. Are you going to do anything, or just continue puffing your pipe? You're about 60 feet away from them.
And I'm just sitting on top of like a 2-story building watching.
Pretty much, yeah.
And they look like they're doing a good job.
Yeah, they've almost got him subdued at this point.
Where is like Darendale and Stool and these guys?
They're sitting up there with you.
Oh, sick. So, Darendale, should we drink again tonight? Like, should we just start drinking like sooner, not wait?
I'm a little hungover from last night. I might want to give it today, personally.
Calvinus casts Cure Wounds on Darendale.
Thank you, but I still think my constitution could use a little bit of recovery time, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Droki continues to try to struggle and break free, so go ahead and roll another opposed grapple check there, Roland. Breaks free of the rope and starts flailing. And
Wait.
He's still
Wait, we just want to talk.
He's not listening to you. And it is your turn.
Can I hit him with like the hilt of my sword? Like
Yeah.
so, like a non-lethal attack to try and like knock him out.
No, you try to knock him in the head, but he's just flailing around too wildly for you to get any purchase on him.
All right.
Jeff, you've got him held in your little pincer staff thing. What are you gonna do?
How close are we to tying him up? I mean, like, how many turns does it take?
Well, you've got to get a hold of him, and then you can tie him up. But so
We've got a hold of him.
He did, but then he broke free of that hold, so now he's got to try to get a hold of him. He can't run anywhere, but he still has full control of all of his limbs. So Roland's got to get his limbs pinned so that he can actually tie them up. So it's a 2-turn process, and he has the opportunity to get free.
Jeff casts command. You must make a wisdom saving throw or follow the command, which would be like surrender.
So he stops and falls to his knees.
Nice.
All right.
Now that only lasts for 1 round, right? So I assume you're going to immediately tie him up.
Correct.
So the like guards in the city just like don't do shit basically. They're like jumping through windows and like running on people's heads and shit, and the guards are just like,
The guards definitely don't do shit with the Darrow. You're right. You probably should have been arrested by now. I suppose I can make that happen if you want me to.
Great
Yeah.
contribution, Adam.
Calvinus is on a roof smoking a pipe.
It's like, what? Why hasn't anybody arrested us?
Yeah.
You have attracted some attention from this.
Yeah, we get out of there as fast as we can, like try and loop around and come back to see the lady who told us to find this guy.
All right, so you've got Droki tied, and you bring him to Lisa.
Yeah, but like in such a way, if like we don't go directly there, so if we were gonna get arrested, the cops wouldn't follow us straight there. Just take back alley, lose some heat a little bit, let it die down, and then go.
Go ahead and give me another stealth, and that needs to be a group roll here. Fortunately, while Jeff is making a little bit of a spectacle of himself, his skull mask and whatnot, Roland is able to cover for him and help point out some places where he's been a little too obvious, and you manage to get around to Lisa's without drawing any unwanted attention to yourselves. Adam, you do see though, after a short period of time, some guards do approach the area where this little fight happened.
How many guards?
2, but there's no telling because Duragar could be invisible.
I mean, I'm gonna keep watching for now.
The other 2 bring Droki to Lisa's office. And you knock on the door, and she answers. She says, Come in. So you caught the little fucker, huh?
Yep, here he is, tentacle hat guy.
So what does he know?
You know, we figured we'd make it a group effort, and you can help with the, or you can really direct the question since you know what's going on. We can apply some pressure, though, to keep him honest.
Well, I thought I was hiring you to do this for me.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to watch then?
How about I just let
I don't
you
know if
use
you're
my,
into that kind of thing.
just use my back room for some privacy, but just tell me what you find out.
Okay.
Alrighty, so you take Droki into her little back room.
Calvinus is sitting there with them, just telling them about Khan and about Neurosi and Anil, and just sort of like explaining what it's like outside of the Underdark. Because I think, have none of them ever been outside of the Underdark?
Well, Darendel is from above the Underdark.
Oh, he's an elf. Okay.
Yes, he's
He's supposedly an elf.
Elf.
Claims to be.
So yeah,
Claims-
and so
Yeah,
Calvinus is finishing the story, and he's just like, we tried to steal the necklace from Vizerin, and then we got caught, and so he sent us to the prison, and that's essentially how we got down here. So basically, I'm supposed to like kill Vizerin at some point.
Darendel's like, that's just awful. Life on the surface can be hard. I know it's very difficult living down here, and it does seem like a dreamy world up there on the surface where there's always that beautiful sun and those trees and that grass that we have up on the surface. It's all so nice. But things can still be hard because there's sometimes evil people up there. I sympathize with you. I was cursed while I was on the surface, and
Yeah, who cursed you, Darendel?
it was an evil witch who came to the city that I live in, where the Nelra Vendine, the capital of their cities are, which is where I'm from. And this witch came, and she wanted me to do things that were inappropriate, and I refused because I'm a gentleman.
Like,
And
what did she want her to? What did she want you to do?
She wanted me to injure innocent people, that I'm not okay with doing.
Oh,
Yes, it was very rude.
I thought you were gonna say she wanted you to. What's the right word?
No, there was no berries or briars in my forest.
Okay.
I don't understand what you were saying.
She didn't want your briar patch.
No, I don't think she had one.
Huh.
Yes. Anyway, so she cursed me because I wouldn't hurt the innocent. And that's how I became this way.
Wow. Well, when we get to the top, maybe you can introduce us to your elf people. Maybe they can heal you or something.
Yes, for sure. I feel like if I was restored to my former self, you would all respect me a little bit more.
Oh, I respect you, Darendil.
Well, I can tell you do, Calvinus, but I don't think Roland quite does, and I know Theron didn't. I so wanted to connect with him, being high elves and all. Jeff doesn't seem to connect with anyone, so I'm not affected.
Darendil, listen. Neurosi had the same problem. If you let the opinions of others control your own happiness, you're never going to be happy, okay? You've got to just let go of that.
Stool's like, yeah, I'm a mushroom, and I don't even know what people think about me, and I'm happy.
Exactly. Stool is very like, what's the right word? He's like Zen.
What's that?
I don't know what that means, but it just came to me.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Stool is Zen.
And Glabagul's like, I'm Zen too.
Yeah, you are, Glabagul. You really are.
So you take Droki into her little back room, and what do you do? He is nonstop struggling against his whatever you bound him up with.
Jeff, once we get to the back room, casts Zone of Truth. On a failed save, the creature can't speak a deliberate lie. And you know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its save.
All right, he definitely failed.
Jeff definitely remembers what Lisa was after, so asks him about that. We're looking for the sort, or like how he's getting the surface world stuff in. How Jeff is actually genuinely interested in how he gets back and forth to the surface. How are you getting back and forth to the surface? And what?
Droki doesn't go to the surface.
What?
Droki doesn't go to the surface. Let me go. I have places to be. I'm very late. They're going to be mad at me if I don't deliver the deliveries on time. I have a schedule that I'm supposed to keep, and if I don't keep the schedule, I get in trouble. So I have to keep it, and I have to go to the bazaar, and then I have to go to the tunnels, and then I have to go back to the bazaar again, and then to the tunnels again, and then back to the bazaar again, and then I have to go back to the tunnels again, and then I have to go back.
Okay, we get it. Who is they? Who are you working for?
I'm working for the Grey Ghosts, and I'm working for the Savants, and I'm working for the Cultists, and I'm working for the Soul Blades, and I'm working for the Keepers of the Flame, and I'm working for everybody because Droki is a very hard worker, and Droki has things to do and places to be, and people will trust him with their items to get where they need to go because Droki is punctual and has places to go. Please let Droki go.
Well, a few more questions there, Droki, and maybe lay off the caffeine or meth or whatever it is that you're on. Where are you getting this, like, surface world stuff?
The Grey Ghosts.
Okay, so you get it from the Grey Ghosts, and then you sell it to the cultists and everybody else? What's the business model here?
The Grey Ghosts have me do many things. Sometimes the Grey Ghosts have me bring this treasure to various Darrow. Sometimes the Grey Ghosts pay me with this treasure. Sometimes the Grey Ghosts have me bring them treasure. Sometimes the Grey Ghosts have me bring treasure from one place to a different place. Sometimes the Grey Ghosts have me bring them people. And sometimes the Grey Ghosts have me bring people to other places. And sometimes the Grey Ghosts have me bring people from one place to another place. But it's mostly just things or people. And then I have to bring them either to the Grey Ghosts or from the Grey Ghosts or from somewhere and then to somewhere.
Jeff goes and gets Lisa and relays that, all right, it seems like the Grey Ghosts are in charge, but this guy is A, insane, and B, doesn't really seem to know all that much. He's just following orders.
All right. Did he say where we can find the Grey Ghosts?
Oh, I assumed that was some well-known group. Jeff goes and asks, where can we find the Grey Ghosts?
In the tunnels.
He goes back to Lisa and says, hey, do you have a map of Grackle Stew?
She gives you this.
Nice. So Jeff takes that back to the Darrow and says, okay, where on this map?
He points over at the West Cleft District.
That's where we can find the
Whirlstone Tunnels, which is where he said the Grey Ghosts can be found.
Tells that to Lisa and says, okay, are we done here? Can I just get my stupid goggles?
He says, you haven't stopped the problem yet.
He's so hungover. He's like, hold on a second.
He's like, fuck.
He pukes a little in his mouth.
Like bubbles out from behind his mask. Okay, well now this is becoming a whole bigger thing. We got to fight these Grey Ghosts, presumably, or infiltrate their lair or something in the tunnels. Can you give us anything to help us move this along?
I can give you my recommendation. What that means is that you probably won't be taken as slaves for a little while.
Vouching for us as upstanding citizens?
Correct. If you keep my recommendation on you while you're in the city, then if you get accosted by the guards, they're less likely to immediately arrest you.
Okay, that is actually worth something.
But it's only worth as much as you guys keep yourselves on the down low here. If you make a big ruckus or a scene for yourselves, then nothing. My recommendation isn't going to do shit.
We're really good at keeping a low profile. Don't worry about that.
You've got the recommendation. If it works or doesn't, that's neither here nor there for her.
He turns to Lisa and says, what do you want to do with this Darrow?
He does seem really keen on getting back there. Maybe you can follow him.
Yeah, I can hunter's mark him.
There you go.
So I would have advantage just trying to track him, but it's not like it gives 100% tracking kind of thing. But it's better than nothing.
It's not automatic.
Locate object. Put something on this guy.
Aldous speaks up and says, why don't you cast it on his hat?
Perfect. Fancy hat.
And I would like it if you guys would solve this issue so we could leave this awful, awful city as soon as possible.
I don't know. Calvinus seems pretty attached. We should probably go get him off that stupid rooftop.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, you could leave him here.
Jeff turns to Roland like, she makes a pretty good point.
Yeah, I'd have to think on that one.
I think we will eventually go back and get Calvinus and then let the Darrow go and track him with the full party back specifically to where he's going in the West Cleft District.
Jeff and Roland have come to gather you.
Hey, guys.
Jeff doesn't even bother explaining what's going on. He just says, we're going this way, and starts walking in that direction.
Okay. Gabagool starts slurping in that direction. You gather Calvinus, you head back, cast your spell on Droki's hat, and it's only for 10 minutes, huh? You let him free, and he runs into the Blade Bazaar, and he runs through the Blade Bazaar into the docks area. As you're continuing to track him, now you've lost sight of him at this point, but you can tell where he is based on your spell. You're led basically to a solid wall.
Is he still moving?
Yep, you can tell that he's below you and he's moving away from you. Both Jeff and Roland notice that there is, when you're on the docks, there's a lot of crates and barrels and things, but there's also like piles of refuse and nasty old rotten fish and trash and things. And as you're looking along this wall that Droki is apparently on the opposite side of, and down below, you see that there is a grating. And the grating appears to lead, as you look down in there, it looks more than just like a little sewer. It appears to be a small cave leading below the city.